home, planet Earth. 71% water, 96.5% of that ocean, and it holds up to 80% of all life on Earth. As humans, we don't see the waste we make after it's thrown away, though we are shown images of drain pipes going into our once beautiful seas to make us feel bad. Though we don't see what's going on underneath the surface of the water. Now, I know what you're thinking, and no, this isn't a documentary on waste management. This is about something so much easier. Since people aren't going to change anytime soon, we can instead implement ways to prevent further damage to populations of oceanic species. Introducing artificial reefs. Made of mostly harmless materials, these bad boys provide so many perks for all factors of the environment, such as marine life populations. They provide a new location for fishermen, and take strain off of natural reefs, and overall benefit the actual economy, which may seem odd, but it's true. Coral bleaching has always been a problem since humans started mass producing waste. Coral bleaching happens when a coral, which is a living thing by the way, becomes stressed out due to the conditions it's in. This can be temperature changes, pH, or lack of nutrients, and all these factors causing the healthy algae on the coral to die off. By implementing artificial reefs, the live coral reefs would have much less strain on them. There would no longer be constant boat motors, or overfishing, or people carelessly throwing their trash in the ocean while they're on spring break, because obviously that doesn't matter. It would also cause the invasive and harmful species like the lionfish to move to a more sustainable environment, and it would help rebuild the live reef. Artificial reefs do benefit the economy, even though it may not seem like it. By implementing artificial reefs, especially accessible ones, brings in new and old divers. Take the one at Grayton Beach for an example, an underwater museum that doubles as an artificial reef. Tourists can rent gear or boards to swim out to it, and that increases the sales of local shops. However, dive shops can also taxi people out there and give them gear to dive with, as well as benefiting the local economy. Artificial reefs in specific areas can also bring tourists off the real reefs. A lot of the trash that are found on the real reefs can be attributed to those who carelessly throw it in the ocean. It's just an opportunity that can be taken to help prevent more trash being put on our real reefs and or the seafloor. However, artificial reefs can do more harm than good on some occasions. If a company just drops something into the ocean without proper documentation, then it can hurt the seafloor. Adding to that, the overfishing on the artificial reef may impede the growth of fish populations. These issues, however, have very easy fixes. As long as the companies go through the process of correctly making and documenting their structures, nothing is wrong. They have to go by certain rules and regulations, making sure the reef is safe, and on top of that, the overfishing problem can be solved. With proper guidelines, the fishermen will most likely follow. The reef can be seasonally fished or reserved as a strict dive spot.
Okay, so I'm here with Jesse Miller, and so, how do you feel about the destruction of coral reefs?
It probably has quite an adverse effect on our marine ecosystem.
That's right.
I'm gonna guess. I don't know much about it.
That's
So I
okay.
haven't
Did you
researched
know
into it.
that lionfish are an invasive species and are killing the local fish populations?
Yes, I did know that. They're not
How do you feel about it?
They should leave.
They should leave.
They should leave.
Do you think we should implement more artificial reefs like the one in Grayton in our community?
Well, I don't know much about that, so I'm not sure.
Well, let me educate you about it. In 2018, they implemented this artificial reef / museum, where it is a natural, eco-friendly kind of reef, and is in place of the ones that have started to slowly